What up, Nets fans? You're listening to BK Nets Nation, a Brooklyn Nets podcast. Everything Brooklyn Nets, all the time. From the hottest news to the latest updates, only on BK Nets Nation.
What's up, Nets Nation? Welcome to Episode 8 of BK Nets Nation Live, a face-to-face episode between Mike and Danny. Our State of the Team address. We'll discuss player health, the Boston Nets, some back and forth, a look at the upcoming schedule. I'm here. The injuries are mounting. Danny's ready to drop bars. Are you ready? Let's get it, Nets Nation. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Nets Nation? Mike Hosier here, episode number 8, coming to you. And sitting directly across from me for the first time this is our 8th episode, Mr. Daniel Rivera.
Mike, what's good? You hear me good?
I hear you. You hear me?
This is amazing.
I know. I get to see you.
Finally.
Now, right before we went on air, we said we cannot look at each other, so we're both going to look at our respective screens, and because we're just going to laugh throughout the entire episode. Well, we haven't done this in a while, Danny. I am hard at work trying to upgrade all my equipment.
There's a lot of news that we have to cover.
I know.
It feels like forever.
We're going to be here a while. So sit tight, Nets Nation, because this is going to be a doozy of an episode. So how you been? Haven't talked to you like 2 weeks.
Pretty good. Really excited about last night's win.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's good to sit here and be on a positive note with all the other stuff that's going on with our franchise. How about you?
I'm good. Getting my laptop updated. Increase the internet so we don't have any more feedback issues like we've been having.
For those of you that follow us on Instagram, Mike is wearing the best Nets hat right now you'll ever see. So please go on our page, take a look at it, and you'll see who's the guy. Woody
Harrelson from White Men Can't Jump.
I'm doing a podcast with him today.
Yep, I'm here. I'm stretching right now like he did when he first got onto the basketball court with Wesley. So, all right, so here we are, 15 games in, 6-9, great record by the way.
I would have signed up for it.
In a heartbeat.
As much as we've underperformed with the roster we have and the games that we let slip, 6-9, I take it.
So you're satisfied with the record? I'm ecstatic.
I'm satisfied with the record when I look back and put things in perspective. When I see that we could easily have an above 500 record.
Yeah, this is
that's
true.
A little disappointing, but we knew that the ups and downs were going to be an emotional.
We have to ride the wave.
I know that song. I don't know who.
No, it's not a song. I'm just saying, got to ride the wave.
There is a song.
Is there?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. I don't know who sings it, but
hip hop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Amigos.
Really?
Pretty sure. I don't think you listen to the Migos.
I don't listen to Migos at all. So, player health. We have to talk about.
Well, that's why we're not above 500. I think.
No, you're right.
6-9, and both of our starting point guards go down.
What the hell are loose bodies?
I thought that was a typo when you said that to me. I still don't know what it is.
I don't know what loose bodies mean. So, D'Angelo Russell, that was the game in Utah, right?
Yeah.
He went down.
Fourth quarter.
Landed awkwardly on his knee. No, he landed straight up. He just tweaked something. Then all of a sudden, I get an update saying arthroscopic surgery to remove loose bodies from his knee. And I immediately texted Danny, and Danny gave me a giant WTF. And
it broke my heart, that's why. Well, arthroscopic sounds scary, especially as Net fans. You remember that pretty much ended our run as Eastern Conference Finals contenders with Jason Kidd. He never was able to bounce back and be that superstar point guard. He was effective after, so that's when I hear that. But I know we've come a long way in medicine, and
I hope so. Well, I now have the official medical
good.
of loose bodies. Surgical removal of detached tissue in the knee to prevent pain, swelling, and locking. Loose bodies are another name for free-floating pieces of debris in the joint. Mm-hmm. They are tissues that have torn away from their original location and move around the joint, causing pain, swelling, and locking.
The key on locking, I suffer from that old baseball injury.
Jaw?
No, my left knee locks sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night, and it is the worst pain You can imagine.
Mine, you don't lock. I got no locking problems.
No,
So-
it hurts.
And they are keeping it hush-hush on how long he's going to be out.
That's my favorite thing about the franchise. Nothing leaks. Anymore.
Nothing.
So you hear about surgery. He almost already had the surgery when it was announced, and now, they're keeping it hush hush. You don't know if he's coming back. Like I said to you, I think that why bring him back if we're 20 and the season's over? Why bring him back? But you have no idea if he's going to be back in 2 weeks or
All-Star break. That's my guess.
I take that.
That's my guess. All-Star break. And I don't think they'll rush him. There's no reason to.
No.
He's too valuable and too important to the future of what we're trying to do. So now, win-losses. What does he mean in terms of wins and losses?
Well, I'll continue to say I was wrong about Spencer Dinwiddie, but there's something about those close games, and our offense is going to keep us in games because we shoot we shoot the ball a lot and we score a lot.
Do we?
We're not really a team that's going to slow the pace and take the ball down low, but he closes in the fourth, so that changes your win-loss prediction or projection because, man, when he gets going in the fourth, he is James Harden good. He is Durant good in the sense that you just he's gonna
went from trash and not mentioned at all to comparing him to two of the greats.
I mean, he balls in the fourth. That Utah game, he was bringing us back, and what he did in Portland, he single-handedly won us that game.
Yeah,
safe to say.
Absolutely.
So losing him now, when our offense gets stagnant, Dinwiddie pulls up from three. Like we don't have that good. Give me the ball with 7 seconds in the shot clock, and I'll make something happen. Yeah. So that's gonna hurt. What do you think?
Well, we just got done talking about our schedule, and it's brutal.
Terrible.
Hella losses, as you would say.
Hella.
Hella losses. But, we don't have a backup point guard. We don't.
They did exactly what I said we should do besides, my whole Isaiah Whitehead parade was try LeVert. And they did that. When they took Dinwiddie out in the fourth, LeVert was the one that at least was able to, control the ball. Isaiah Whitehead right now, he's lost. He can't dribble.
No, he's a turnover machine.
I would rather have Brook Lopez run the point guard position than Isaiah Whitehead right now. But he may need time. He's probably jet lagged from all the ups and downs, sending him all over the country from D League to G League to back to Brooklyn.
I'm assuming they're going to stick with him, or they're eventually going to go out and.
Well, there's this guy in the G League. I forget his name, but apparently he's playing pretty well as well. He's dropped 34 the other night.
Yeah, well, we need a roster spot for him.
I'd love to get his name.
Where's Randy Foy?
Somewhere collecting the bag.
He's collecting $3.5 million to sit home. They might be giving him a call. Hey, you know what? We need you for a little while. Come on in.
I can't see how we can't use him on our roster right now.
Yeah, but who are you taking off the roster right now?
Well, no one because he's old, but.
Well, you can't put anyone else on the roster. We are at 16. That's the most we can have.
Yeah, and you're not cutting anybody.
You're not. Jacob Wiley. But the way our bigs get hurt, you can't. It's tough. Make a trade. Are you trading? Kilpatrick's not playing. He's not getting any burn right now, Danny.
He's the first one. He's gonna get cut.
I
don't understand how he was so important last year, and then this year has become irrelevant. But that's just the way. We're seeing it with Mozgov.
Well, LeVert, they're sticking by his side, and he's snapping out of his little offensive.
You see it, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Sometimes he looks great, and then he airballed 2 layups.
Well, I said this to you over the phone, and I'll say it now. He hasn't even played a full season yet.
Right. No, I have to remember that.
He only played 59 games, I believe it was, last year.
When I'm bashing him, and then you remind me of that, I'm like, I feel like a jerk.
So he's not even 1 year into his NBA career. And, we were saying the same stuff about Hollis Jefferson. Speaking of off topic, the ratings increase that he took from in NBA 2K is ridiculous. I just had to say it because I'm playing as the Brooklyn Nets.
Dinwiddie has to be the next one to
he's amazing. So I'm actually going to do like a Twitch video game channel.
Really?
And cover my Brooklyn Nets franchise.
Can I tell you one thing I hate about 2K? Our 2001-2002 Nets team is like 8 deep, and then they got 6 players that aren't real Nets and they're fake pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
They can't put together 15 net players?
I don't even think Lucius Harris is in it. Aaron Williams is not there.
They probably didn't get permission.
No, they have just like a bunch of just fake names.
Well, I think each player has to sign on with the Players Association to be a part of it.
I'm sure there's like some royalty, right?
There's some money.
These guys are probably not doing anything. They can't. And then we're not the only team. The Kings, I like to play with the Kings, the 2002 Kings. They only have like.
They were the Golden State Warriors before the Golden State Warriors even.
They should have a championship. I know that's off topic, but
no,
they got screwed.
I was watching NBA TV and they had, how they do the panels with Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Chris Webber, and everyone said that's the one team that should have a ring that just didn't because they ran into a complete buzzsaw in Shaq and
Kobe.
So just looking up, we were talking about what does that mean in terms of wins losses, losing Russell. And, I mean, even though it's early on, but his win-loss share is not very high. It's under a 1. But just what he brings to the floor.
But that's a stat that's like...
Yeah, just interesting.
That's a tough stat because when you're on a team that's under 500, you're always going to be... your number, that win-loss share record is always going to be low. So that's a little jaded, but I think that if I predict the 36 wins, best case scenario, I would say that's got to drop
5.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, you're losing 21-6, 47% from the field, only 30% from 3, and his ability, like you've said all season, his ability in the fourth quarter to just take over and will us to victories offensively.
And not only that, but you have no depth now. Our strongest position is
now our weakest. Absolutely.
Well, no, our center's the weakest.
Well, I think point guard's weaker once you get out of because you can always play small ball and rotate.
Yeah, if you don't have a point guard, you can't.
No, this is a point guard driven league.
Yeah.
I mean, now Booker has something up with his ankle.
Yeah.
They're taking Jared Allen very cautiously with his foot.
Rodney Hollis-Jefferson with his hip yesterday.
Yeah.
Isaiah Whitehead with his elbow/shoulder. I think that was just a fake injury.
Yeah, that was just a wrestling bump.
Yeah.
that didn't even matter.
Sold that move.
Yeah, definitely. Wasn't even a good finisher either.
That went over 90% of our listeners' heads. But
no, our listeners are smart. Stop disrespecting our listeners.
They don't know what bumps mean.
They do. People are not going to listen to us if you keep hating on our listeners. Don't listen to him. Okay, I'll erase him from this episode. He keeps talking about Nets Nation.
When you guys see us out at one of these games, you guys can tell me how wrong I am that you know what a bump is.
I'm getting shirts for us, by the way, before we do go to a game.
Nice.
So, all right. You want to give a stab at giving some player grades out?
Yeah.
Who do you want to start with? Any A ratings?
Well, our last 4 games that we haven't covered, right? That's what.
Yeah, we can.
Let's start with on the positive side. Tyler Zeller.
Oh, what? Where'd he come from?
Hey, if he was on the Celtics roster last year, that means they saw something in him.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're the Patriots in the NBA. So if I had to give him a grade, I'd say B+.
Yeah, for the minutes he's given us, and he's still not playing. You know, he's under 20 minutes a game.
The loss in Utah, what he had, 24, something like that.
He's in the right spots on the pick and roll. He's providing us some defense.
He has a little touch from the outside. You know, not 3, but he can definitely help us on the pick and pop. So how about you? Now you pick a player.
Damari Carroll.
That's a hard one, right?
Yeah.
I could say a C.
I'm going to go B- because he does run the floor well, and
he's reliable.
He is reliable. He's reliable from deep. He is shooting well, 38%. He's actually our second best rebounder behind Trevor Booker, and just barely.
Well, I mean, someone's got to get rebounded. Right?
Seriously. But he's crafty. He's slithery. You know, he's everywhere we need him to be. And I think he's the team leader.
He is, and I appreciate that in his post-game interviews, he's very transparent. Like, he's not giving you these fake answers. He gives you, like, stuff that you want to hear as a fan. And I think that resonates in the locker room.
And I see him grilling the younger players, like when D'Lo has taken a bad shot or Levert chucked up